And unmuted. Okay. I'm gonna sit down and do the intro. Welcome back to another week of investigation exploration. My brain is not working right now, babe. I immediately blinked. Don't die. We don't need you a part of the seance, okay? So, as you can tell, this week's a little bit different. We've got... Don't die. Don't inhale water. It's not for breathing. We're not mermaids. We have a table set up with a few devices and trigger objects and stuff, and even a doll from our last stream. And then I also have some yarn here on the side. I gotta open the cabinet still very soon. And then we also have our usual REM put up here and all that. The setup is because I'm going to be soloing tonight. It's just going to be me, the cats, and the spirits. Digi over here is taking a break this week, and he's going to be upstairs gaming while I do a solo. And I made terrible decisions today, so I'm going to be completely transparent with you all. So, in recent discoveries, I've already talked about this, so I don't have to do a long talk about it. I discovered and got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, or hyperglycemia, whatever way you would like to call it. So today, I had a guilty day, which was the worst decision I should have never done today. I had a 16-ounce Wawa coffee that I haven't had in like well over a month. And then I had 3 large slices of pizza from a local pizza joint we really like, and 1 garlic knot. So the coffee, I came down under 180 for blood sugar levels, for those who understand enough what that is. I went, what was it, 252 to 160 something, and then I went from 160 to 230 something right now because of the pizza. So I'm on a roller coaster today like an idiot. So at 10:30, I will need to take a quick 5-er off stream and make sure I'm not going to get any higher than I already did a few minutes ago. And I don't feel good. It was easier to work through it earlier because, 1, my diet has been helping, and 2, I was able to walk almost, let's see, I already had 3,000 steps probably left. So I walked another 3,500 steps afterwards, and I was able to track down my blood sugar that way, as well as drinking a lot of water. And Digi just provided me with more. So yeah, I don't feel good, but I should feel okay in an hour, hopefully, because I noticed it doesn't take 16 hours, thank God, for my highest spikes like this, like it did a month ago, but still, it's not good to even be this high. But I really wanted pizza, and I really wanted coffee, and I really wanted my freedom today. So, let's hope I don't become one of the ghosts tonight.
Or at least many.
I promise we have a reliable ER 40 minutes away we can make it to. What's he doing? Are you kidding me, bro? No one can see it right now. Smitty is taking a pee or a deucer right now.
I don't know what's wrong. But his positioning could not be any worse.
But anywho, our setup is because I'm going to be solo investigating. What I'm doing tonight is basic.
He didn't even cover it.
He's awful at covering it, dude. This is why Nova gets so mad, because he doesn't care to cover
now he's
anything half the time. I'm talking shit and he does it. We'll wait. We'll wait for Prince Charming to finish.
Pinch it off, buddy. Pinch it off.
It's not a stream without one of our cats going to the bathroom in it. doing anything important. The comedic pause.
Why did he just spend that time cleaning his paws just to put them back in the litter?
Are you done? Are we good? Oh,
Wait a minute. I think he peed and now he's pooping.
Smitty! Oh my god.
He went in and was like, oh, I gotta pee. Wait, I gotta poop.
I can't with these cats right now. I have been yelling at them all day. I guess we're still waiting. Sorry, guys. You know, you take as long as an average middle-aged dad. You know that, right? Cool. Glad we're in agreement on something. I wasn't just trying to talk about stuff. Oh, there was some crazy... Didn't even wipe her paws or nothing. You filthy. Didn't even, There was some crazy... My words are scrambled. Sorry, brain fog happens. There was crazy knocks before the stream started. Minutes before. So I'm hoping that at least something comes through. Alright. Have fun. Leave me all by myself down here. Go away.
That's it. I'm staying.
No, you're not. Go play your video games. You rarely ever take off. Odds are I might have an early night anyways. We'll see how my stuff goes. Early as in an hour off the usual time. Alright, trek your way. Bye. Love you, bye.
Love you too.
Maybe close the door so I don't get any interference other than your squeaking. Love you. Have fun. He's gonna be watching while he plays his game. He already said he was doing that. Anyways, so I don't feel the best. Hopefully in the next whatever it takes, I'll be okay. I promise not to do that next time we stream. I just needed to experiment because the opportunities were arising, as well as I had a very rough 2 weeks especially, so yeah, despite the repercussions, I just wanted something. So that's what I did. I don't advise it, don't do what I do, but do as I say. Meaning, if you've got type 2, behave as much as you possibly can. And have your ways of coping with it. Because I don't have medication yet, so I'm raw dogging it. And it sucks. Anywho, though, after that lovely interruption from Smitty, we are going to basically have a cozy investigation this week. Also, because of my brain fog and my issues, I don't remember if I even uploaded our last stream. So I'm extremely late on YouTube for that. So I apologize if I really am. I don't even know. I didn't check. It's not been on my mind lately. I kind of remembered earlier today. So if I am behind on that, I will get to it by Monday. But anyway, why are you staring at me some creepy ass gargoyle? Excuse you, son. But anywho, I'm gonna be crocheting pumpkins for decorations in our space. I think you can see it a little bit on stream that we decorated our tree with Halloween stuff so far. It's basically what was left over of our decorations at our old apartment from last year. I'm gonna be a hot mess by myself, just letting you know. But, which wasn't many left over because half the stuff was a one-time use because we were on a budget. But trying to get the towels across out. But yes, anyway, so we started decorating there, and then I hung the usual lights that are behind us. That's why it's a little darker in this space. I hung them in the window for our festive fall months. Okay, I start like, typically I'm technically one of those who start right after the 4th of July. I don't really care about the 4th. So I waited till August 2nd to bust anything out, mostly due to scheduling. And I have a few signs in the window. I have the lights in the window. We're going to get new lights for this tree because we told you guys I think it was a month ago, we told you guys that the lights burnt out. Not even the fuses, like replacing fuses work. So they completely get brand new strings of lights for this tree. But it'll have Halloween colors. And hopefully, budget allowing, we'll be able to decorate a little bit in this space for this year for our crafting streams that we for sure are going to try to squeeze in. The Friday nights that we're doing are spooky nights. So this is kind of like a small introduction to that, I suppose, since I have the opportunity to just kind of chill and investigate. So that's what we're doing tonight. On top of a little tidbit information for you guys, because I know the mic can pick it up. We have to keep the AC on right now. Gesundheit. The reason is that it is 80 over 80 degrees, sometimes 82 degrees at night. It doesn't get to 75 or something till right before sunrise. So it gets putrid hot in our apartment as it is. We're having a lot of issues with our apartment. That's gossip for another time. That's gossip for house flipper streams, but we're dealing with it right now. There's a lot going on with that. So I have to have the AC on. You are going to have a little bit of white noise in the background. I apologize. I gotta turn off that fan though. So we will have AC, but I will remind you, it does not impact the stairwell at all for any of the objects there, especially when they're a little heavier than like a balloon or something. So the whole debunking stuff, we've already tested that at the very beginning of even starting these streams, so we don't really need to worry about that. It doesn't impact it that way. But I will have to turn off that fan because I just realized it's on. So yeah, this is kind of like going to be our introductions for the rest of September and October, is where we're going to be doing crafting and more of like a chill, relaxed setup. I have trigger objects. I've got stuff for the kids. I've got Scarlet here that we talked to the last stream we had. I still have our more complicated or challenging objects here, and then the REM pod there. Dowser rods, we might do some tonight. I'll get Spirit Talker going in a second here. I still have to do the altar as well. I usually now wait for the altar to be set up either by 9:30 or 10 when we start, because I don't want to burn through my candles, to be honest. They burn very quickly. So yeah. Anywho, we're going to get Spirit Talker going, just to have something in the background, kind of like filtering the energy in the space, see what's going on. And then I'm going to be off to the side, lighting the candles, doing my intention, getting that started. And then we can settle back down here and start asking questions. Oh, and when we do get into it, like really get into it, I'm going to be opening the curtains in over here, because when I turn off this light, we need something. So we're going to have the Halloween lights from the window over here shine in, and occasionally there's probably going to be a car passing by with headlights. So you should know what headlights look like going through a window, hopefully. Hopefully it won't be that tricky for us. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay. Spirit Talker. Oh, Smitty's doing the mermaid sploot. Mermaid sploot. For our cats, for Smitty, I'm sorry. Oh, there was a knock in the kitchen. For Smitty, the mermaid sploot is basically him with his arms tucked all the way under him and his back legs like literally straight out. It's funny. Okay, so as we usually do. Okay. Airplane mode. It's 10:18. The last time I had to do a stream solo was that chaotic one that we did not post because Digi got attacked and I got very messy and attacked right after he got attacked. So this will be a nice, like, not chaotic one. Gonna start it and then just to show that it's still airplane. Others are scared. God damn it, I swear to God if something's negative going on right now, I don't have the spoons for it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on the table. Be quiet. REM pod's taking me off. Okay. Alright. Oops, forgot this again. Oh, another knock. Oh shit. Ooh! Okay, this candle's cooked. It's done for. Oh, I'm stupid, bro. We were using the pink one lately, not the purple one. I thought something was weird. Over here, I was blowing up my hand with the damn candle, or the lighter.
I am Draco.
No, you're not. Quiet. I don't want no negativity tonight. I don't got the spoons for it. You can go home. Just lighting the candles right now. Gonna set my intentions. Set my intentions. Burn a little bit of sage because that helps keep the altar table safe from negative entities for the most part. If I just do it in the beginning. So we don't
This is funny.
What is funny? Who the hell are you? I'm not dealing with some. No, go home. I'm sending you back. I'm not dealing with this. All right.
Cursed. one buried close by. What are the lights? Earth.
Okay. Set my intentions to remove anything negative right out the gate, because I'm not playing that game tonight. I don't have the energy for it. So hopefully it worked, just to do it right out the gate for protection. So spirits, as I ring this bell, I officially announce the start of our session. The veil will be The veil shall be lifted, and the energies rise for you to use
In the name of death.
for you to use and utilize as the household and the spirits that are entrusted in our home to guide us, to guard us, to protect us, to speak to us, to communicate with us. Anyone who does belong here, and you know you're a part of the group, and you know you're a part of our team.
Amazing.
Part of our team, you are allowed to use the altar as you usually do every time we do a session. And I would like for you to come forward and speak with me tonight. It's going to be just me for now. And we're going to conversate. I'm going to do a little crafting. Sammi, if you could come out, please. I'm going to give you an offering. Some pizza, maybe. Kids, you have a coloring book, a cat ball, crayons, a K2 meter,
Death is not the end.
a child's book, and a little fairy on the table for you as an offering tonight. And I will be crafting myself and sitting amongst you. So please come forward, have a conversation with the device with me, use the cat ball. I know there's only one this week. I'm sorry. We'll have more, much more the next time we stream. And there's REM pods, okay? So as I ring this bell, I call upon all the spirits that belong in this space, that guide this space, that protect this space, that are part of our team, to please come forward and speak with me tonight, communicate with me, make knocking noises, run around. You can knock objects over, you can turn devices on, you can color in books, you can read a book, anything you would like to do tonight. Just please come forward, interact with me, speak with me.
Crocodile.
Oh, okay. And speak with me. Okay. I tried my best to give us the best advantage on the intentions and our space being rejuvenated with positive energy and pushing out anything negative. So we'll see how that works. Because it is officially started and we've got a bit of a conversation going, I'm going to turn off this light over here and open the curtains and probably creep out all the neighbors. Ooh, it's dark. How am I going to crochet in these conditions? One curtain open? Oh, I got plenty of light. I just had to adjust my eyes. So we will have these lights on, and occasionally there will be a car. I just think we still need some lighting in here to help the stream. I'm going to put the split cam on very soon. Just give me a second to kind of Smitty is not happy that I'm moving the curtain away from him. You're okay, baby. You're okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Worship.
Worship. Interesting. Ooh. Ample mood lighting. There you go. You got night vision. Ooh, nice and crisp too. You got main cam, and you've got the stairwell. That is actually a pretty solid setup, to be honest. I'm not mad at it for this week. It's pretty good. You can even see the K2 a little bit better. Alright. What time is it? Ooh, I actually have to test my sugars real quick. I will leave this all running. I don't really need to mute because nothing crazy is going to be going on. We'll just see if anything else is said or done. But I will be over there in the kitchen real quick. I cannot see over here. I'll have to set a reminder to... You know what? I'll just write it down now. I'll skip my blood pressure this time. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the
I
same.
am Desdemona.
What is up with that? I don't know what's going on, what's been lurking. That doesn't sound very promising. Oops. I forgot a lancet. A lancet. Smitty. Baby. I don't know where Nova went, but at least Smitty's here to investigate. Okay, I'm officially going down, so I should be okay.
Death is not the end.
Yeah, okay, that's the second time. Who keeps saying that? I mean, I understand it's not, so who keeps saying that? Can you give me your name?
I'm from the light.
Okay. Okay. Alright. We are good. I'm about to return on screen in a second here. Just had to make sure I wasn't getting any worse than I was a half hour ago. usually I have a hard time being able to combat it because of the heat outside will literally topple me over. So then I'm stuck either pacing and trying to work off some of the spike in my blood sugars, or I just sleep through it because I don't really have much of an option after that. So I'm at 211. I was at 230 something, 232 I think. So it's going down, which means
Abundance.
I'm good. I should be okay. And I noticed I subsided a little bit. So, ooh, let's not have that happen too much. Oh my god, that is worse not on carpet. I'm gonna try my best not to have that happen too much. Sorry. Okay, I'm here. I'm now to focus on the spirits here. I asked you all to come forward, please. I have the altar charged and ready for you.
I'm stroking your hair.
As long as you're part of the team. If you're not, you have no permission. We have Scarlett here with a child's book. She's a 5-year-old that likes hockey. And this is her doll. I figured I'd pull her out and put her up on the table since we recently had a conversation with her. Personally, in the viewfinder on my camera, I cannot see if... you scared the crap out of me, Smitty. I forgot you were sitting there. Personally, I cannot see if that's spiking at any point. So y'all will be the ones to get to see that unless I move it for later. I brought a fairy over because something told me just to bring a fairy over for my collection. Then we have a coloring book because we haven't had that out in a while. I'm actually going to take the crayons out too. Don't tell me this stopped working. Oh, that's the only cat ball we have until next stream. We just ordered the usual pack that we get. So we will have a full brand new 15 cat balls next time. But they don't come till next Wednesday because that's when we were able to order that today. Also, what will be in the works, I have to do some troubleshooting, but we're also trying to incorporate our upgrade on our security cameras because we only have one, which you're looking at me through right now. And once I troubleshoot and I think it's good, green light.
Broken.
Interesting, broken. I was just talking about this cat ball that I almost broke right before stream, by the way. But anywho, we might have different camera perspectives added to our stream. So stay tuned for that. That might be next stream, or it might be in next 2 streams at least. But we gotta play around with it. I have to do troubleshooting. I have to make sure it's something that can be safe to use for streaming. Stuff like that. Anywho. Okay, I'm gonna try not to be on the table too much. And I'm about girl mathing it here this far from the table with my leg rest because my feet need to be up because they're swelling. So let's see if we could ask some questions. Okay, so we've gotten... Hi, Smitty.
Cursed land.
Okay, that's interesting. So we got death is not the end twice already. In a matter of a couple of different lines. I'm from the light, broken and cursed land. Now, that was Smitty. He went under the table that has a lot of stuff under it right now. What's been going on near us could still be impacting us. Since we've moved here, there's been a lot of talks about the forest. And that forest, since we've moved in this location, has been burnt down on purpose to put
You seem familiar.
to put a useless civic center there, basically, that no one's going to be able to afford to enjoy, and apartment buildings that are poorly made and just thrown together in our state in general.
A boy was killed.
Interesting. So, whenever there's any discussions about the forest or the land, I think, and so does Digi, that it has to do with that area because it's the closest area to us that was a forest. Like straight up was just a forest. And a really, really big piece of land. And for the last several weeks, you can smell them burning it. Day in and after, well after the day ends, you can still smell it. And it's just depressing because, like, there's a lot of people who went to meetings and stuff. We're new to the county, so I couldn't really figure that out in time, but the people are protesting it. Nobody wants this stuff here. It's already overly developed here anyways in really poor manners, but you know, our state doesn't care about people. They just care about profit. So the forest is angry, if anything, because it doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't. They're just burn piles. So there's a lot of spirits the last few weeks of different types influxing that have talked about the forest being their home and how the land is cursed and how they're upset. So
Caves.
that's interesting. We might get a few spirits that come through tonight, possibly. Why did someone mention a boy being unalived? In what manner? Is this a little boy that has anything to do with our spirit group? Do you belong to our spirit group? Or are you a forest spirit that we just mentioned? Scarlet, at any point you can come down here and interact and come by the table. We've got a coloring book with crayons. We've got a reading book. We have your doll over here on the table on display and a little fairy for kind of like an offering. I forgot the damn pizza. Sammy, if you want pizza, you gotta make yourself known tonight. And I'll bring out some pizza. I haven't really talked to Sammy directly in a while. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I feel like he's around because he has a very specific energy that I've experienced since he was brought to our home. But it's been so kind of like, maybe I've been just
I'm in my 60s.
Maybe I've been just too distracted lately that I don't really notice when he's trying to interact. But I have been trying to verbalize with him more often as per requested. Not doing a great job though. So we'll see if he like makes himself known in some aspect, and I'll bring out some pizza. I was gonna like cut the small piece in half and heat it up for him. Does anybody want to come forward and hang out with me while I craft and talk to you guys? I know Scarlet likes to sit on the step and watch.
I can't move on.
And watch. Okay, who can't move on? That's interesting. Because again, most spirits interacting and speaking like that would have been land spirits that I have no control over if they come in. I'm in my 60s and I can't move on. Would you like to give me your name and maybe tell me a little bit about your story? Describe why you can't move on and cross over? I'm here to listen. And maybe if you have a conversation about it, maybe it'll help you move on, if that's what you want. Oh, excuse me. I did a lot of errands and running around today. If there's any other spirits in this...
500 BC.
What? 500 BC? But BC means before Christ, right? I've never gotten that ever in this device. 500 BC. Is that Smitty? I don't know if that was Smitty or not. Okay. You can't move on and you're from 500 BC. If I'm correct, that might mean before Christ. It was Smitty. He was right there. Yes, Smitty. What, baby? Oh. If you're complaining about not being able to be under the altar, that is Nova space. So, are you a spirit that lived a human life from a very long time ago, still stuck on the earth plane? Or is there something you're trying to tell me biblically, maybe? On why you can't move on? Because maybe they're citing something that I don't know about.
I was conjured.
You were conjured? Who are you conjured by? I can't imagine it's me. I don't think so.
I like to come here.
Okay, so you're a visitor to the area then. I felt like I just got tapped on my left shoulder. Like on the back of it. That was a weird feeling.
I'm with family.
Okay. So maybe this is a different spirit.
My name is William.
Oh, wow. Okay. Everything I just asked about just got answered. Okay, very quickly. Okay, so I guess we're gonna skip the 500 BC thing. I like to come here. I'm with family. My name's William. Okay, so William, you are a spirit I believe we talked to in the past, potentially. So you come here, at least in this vicinity, this area, to visit your family. Is your family living or passed on? Is there anything about your family you could describe? Maybe your favorite memories with your family? Are you all together? I don't think we got to learn a lot about you last time, William. We would like to have more of a clear story about you. Hold on. I have to redo this whole thing because it's not making
I can see you all.
Okay. I mean, we can't see, like I can't see you very easily, but I'm sure you can see everybody else. My throat's a little scratchy after the sage. William, do you come from close by, or have you lived your life far away from here? Is there any aspect about your life you would like to share with us? healing. Are you describing something you did when you were alive, or are you describing what this conversation might do for you when it comes to healing?
I remember how I died.
Okay. Well, only if you're comfortable with it would you like to tell me how you passed away, William. I'm here to listen to your story. I'm not here to judge. Not unless you did something absolutely inhumane. But if you have anything about your story, how you passed away, how you remember how you passed away, we're here to listen. If that's what you wish to share and to have shared.
I lied to you.
Okay. What did you lie to me about?
It's a good idea.
What? I lied to you and it's a good idea. What did you lie to me about? Let's start with that. Why were you being dishonest when you should know you can be honest with me. You're already passed on. Nothing can come of anything really if you just tell me your story. So what did you lie to me about?
Elijah.
Okay. I'm not sure if we had a conversation about
I had a good life.
maybe it's Elijah now saying they had a good life? There could be multiple spirits talking right now. Can you confirm or deny by knocking maybe in the room if William, you're talking about somebody named Elijah? And you really had a good life? Maybe you said something else that wasn't true about your life? Anybody?
Evans.
Elijah Evans, possibly? Like a full name? Elijah Evans? That kind of sounds like a full name. Elijah Evans. Maybe I should write that down. Elijah, did you give me your full name? Are you speaking now? About how you had a good life? I can't read from here.
Navy.
Navy. You served in the Navy, Elijah? What year did you serve in the Navy, or years?
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. No one's going anywhere. I'm sat in my seat to have a conversation. Because either Elijah may be describing that they had a good life and they served in the Navy, or another person named Evans is now talking about how they were in the Navy in general.
Roberts.
Now Roberts came through.
Caring.
Elijah Roberts? That doesn't sound right. Neither does Evans. The Roberts were caring. Was this a family that may have taken care of you at some point in your life? You're describing maybe a family that's caring?
Children around you.
That's okay. I asked for the children to come down here, and I asked for them to come interact with the coloring book and the reading book and the crayons and the cat ball
Tranquility.
to let me know they're here. I have Scarlett's doll right here, so she can have the courage to come closer and interact with me. If any of the kids of the household are here right now, I'd really appreciate if you turn on that cat ball. It's right on the coloring book. Or maybe flicker the REM pod if you're filling up for it. I brought out coloring for you kids and reading materials for kids. I can even read the book later. We're crafting, doing arts and crafts a little bit. And we have at least REM pods and one cat ball that should work. Yeah, it still works. So if you want to come up to the coloring book and turn it on at any point, I really would appreciate it.
Hey, over here.
Over where? Could you give me right, left, forward? Are you sitting on the stairs? I know the kids like to run around on the stairwell. I would like to eventually hear you run on the stairwell. Who said, hey, over here? Where are you? Show me where you're at.
Admire.
Okay, what are you admiring? Can any of the children come forward and maybe make some noises that I can hear you? Or the person who was making a lot of noise in the kitchen? Can any of you knock for me, please? To let me know some of you are awake.
I'm the ghost of laziness.
I'm the ghost of laziness. That's a car light, by the way, in case anybody saw that. I have never heard anything like that come through. Ever. I'm the ghost of laziness. What does that even mean? Cause in biblical terms, sloth is like a sin. That's not. It's an act of, I guess, disposition. Is Sammi here? Are you calling yourself a lazy ghost? Who's calling themselves the ghost of laziness? That's pretty.
People see me.
That's pretty creative. Well, if people see you, you shouldn't be that lazy then. If I end up seeing you or somebody else does. I am the ghost of laziness. That's either got to be a kid goofing off or it's got to be Sammi. I've never heard that. Stuff like that has never come through the device like that before. I heard a tap over here. I'll tell you who's the ghost of laziness. Is this cat over here on the cat tree. I'm sorry for any loud noises.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel's the one who said he's the ghost of laziness? Why do you say that? Could you at least answer why you would say that? Oh, I gotta fix the tower candle. Hold on 1 second. It doesn't, burn correctly for some reason. I have to, dump out wax for it to last the rest of the night. It's unlikely of these type of candles. I don't get it.
Go right.
Go right. I'm standing and the door is right of me. And the table is right next to me, to my right. So, I don't know who's directing who to go right. Hi, baby. The cat that everybody loves, spirit speaking, is also right of me. Ain't that right? Everybody just loves you, Smitty. I have no idea where Nova's at. Why do you want somebody to go right? What's right of either me or you? I'm assuming me. I mean, I did just fix that candle. Maybe that's a call out? We'll see. Can anyone maybe explain a bit more about the whole ghost of laziness? That is a very interesting thing to say.
I like talking.
Okay. And then nothing else about the ghost of laziness.
There are demons.
Oh! Okay. Alright. So are you saying there are demons to the right of me, outside? I mean, that's not unheard of here. We literally have our slogan, banish, banish, sandwich, because we literally had to banish demons from our space several times. And then out of
Beware of the man.
Okay. Thank you for the warning. And then out of nowhere, Sammi was brought here on a random fucking Tuesday, and he's ordering a sandwich from us. So Banish Sandwich became our first official slogan because of that. And then we did more banishing, and then we had pizza. And I heard that. There was a knock somewhere over here. What man are you warning me about? Can you describe him? I mean, I'm kind of asking for it, having the window open over here, but we kind of need some type of lighting. It's just really cute.
Lies.
That's gotta be the man then. No. What does this man look like? What is he about? No one's lying here if it's somebody from the team telling me to be wary of somebody.
Need trust.
No. No. If you're an outsider, and by chance and luck you're able to even look into tonight, into our space, you're not welcome. You never will be welcome. And no, I'm not going to trust a demon that's really bad at lying to me out the get-go. So whoever's lurking outside our boundary line, go away. Shoot. You've got nothing to gain here, I'm telling you. It's going to bore you to death, and then you're just going to get kicked out. And then you just be like, what do I do now? Go bother other people. You're not going to get nothing here. I promise you. Or, here's another theory, because last time we streamed, apparently, there's something that's... Okay, so, main cam and security cam, behind those cameras, there's another apartment next to us. To the left of me if I'm facing outwards, right? Or frontwards to our apartment. Apparently, there's something negative that's been living there for a while, right? But our neighbors moved like 2 weeks ago now, I think. And ever since... Wait, hold on. Technically 3 weeks ago, because this is like the third week. But ever since our last stream, we discovered whatever was distracted by them is now trying to poke...
Take care of yourself.
Alright, listen... We'll talk about that in a second here. Let me finish my story. Last stream, apparently whatever was distracted by our neighbors that were living there is now realizing, oh, there's people next door I can also mess with. And of course, we're investigators, so whatever he thinks is going to get him anything is not, but he tried last week. So that could still be him. I don't know who he is, but that kind of connects. And then someone just said, take care of yourself. Listen, I made choices as an adult, and I do regret them, but I'm okay. I'm recovering from my bad choices, okay? I won't do it like that again. Especially on a streaming night. But now I know how these certain things that I used to have affect me, and I just won't do it again. Because until I get medicated, those things are high alert, basically. And I have been taking care of myself the best of my ability, whoever just said that to me. I've been resting, kind of.
Chaos.
It might have been chaotic a little bit, but I've been trying. Get out of here, whoever's calling me out. I've been doing everything in bite-sized pizzas, wow, pieces for the last 2 weeks, okay? I think I'm doing okay. I'm trying. But thank you for your concern, whoever that was. Is chaos happening because of the children? Or are we still talking about a potential annoying weirdo in the window? Or, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm yawning off the rest of my BS. Or was it chaotic because of what I was doing the last 2 weeks? Which was in sections, cleaning and then having maintenance over a million times because all the BS going on. Still have a lot to do next week. What was chaos to you? Could you explain that?
You are beautiful.
Yo, that candle. I'm the mic might pick it up. That candle started popping after that statement. Well, thank you. I think it's conditional, but thanks. Ooh, 11/11. Everybody make a wish.
Disagree.
Oh! Did I just get fucking called out because I said it was conditional?
Splendor.
What the fuck? Splendor is a alternative to sugar. Are you calling me fake sugar, or are you telling me to use Splendor because sugar messes me up? Or Splendor, I think, is another... Is Splendor another way to describe almost like splendid? Almost? Or is it just straight up the fake sugar? I'll have to look into that. That candle over there is going crazy. So you disagree with what I said, that it's conditional, that I can't even say the word. God, you sound like somebody I know. I love how there was no peanut gallery comment from that. Can any of the spirits that are in this room and awake, can any of you please knock for me? Do anything else to let me know that there are more spirits here to talk tonight?
We're listening.
Okay. I think that was just above me. Because I know he's in the game room, but usually if it's a game room noise, it sounds more way that way. That sounded like it was like up here. I gotta be careful what I actually consider paranormal.
Impose.
I'm not imposed. You're not imposing at all. I'm inviting everybody that I know that belongs in this space to come around this table, sit with me, hang out, turn on this cat ball, turn on the REM pod, there's one behind me, turn on this candle. Kids, you can come in color, read a book. You can touch the K2 meter. I don't even know if they have been touching it. Y'all are getting that. I can't see it. I'm crafting a little bit to keep my hands busy while I'm working through my BS going on here. There's pins and balls on the stairwell you can knock over at any point. There's no cat balls over there. I'm sorry. We'll have that next time. Everybody's gonna share this cat ball right now.
Twins.
Twins. The twins are literally behind me. Their dolls are literally behind me. And they're the teenagers. And we've learned their story last year and a little bit of a recap on it. Doing these streams this year. I don't know why the name Penelope comes through. We used to have a ferret named Penelope, but she went into her forever home last December. So I don't know if that's just... I don't know what's up with that. Yes, twins. The twins are literally behind me. I'll put you guys on the table since it said twins. You're the only twins that I know that are in this entire group. Fix your bangs, girl. Sorry about that. Let's put you guys up here. How about that? You guys are cool. And on night vision, whenever they fly around, they literally look like flashing...
Nightmare.
That was me, sorry. They look like flashing orbs, and it's really pretty, and I love when they are flying around or running around. I don't know what you guys do. I'm sorry. Please correct me if it's not flying. What do you mean, my nightmare? What's up? The twins speaking now? I wish a spirit could do that. But the dead bell is an EMF bell. Similar to like a not a K2, I'm sorry. Similar to a REM pod, but it rings instead of does that. So, one day we'll have one. Or convert this one to one. I just need to learn how to do it. It's a bigger battery, unfortunately, so I'm a little nervous to set it up that way. Alright, twins. I moved you to the table since twins came through. I couldn't imagine... Old mine. I couldn't imagine anybody else talking about twins. Do you guys want to engage with me tonight? Do you want to turn anything on? Do you want to knock? Do you want to talk? Do you want to share something with everybody?
Plague.
Plague. Interesting. Either one of the twins, the REM pod's next to you if you would like to give it a try tonight. There's a cat ball and the coloring book. I know you're teenagers, but I'm an adult and I have coloring books, so it's fine. No one's going to judge you. There's also this candle right here. If you put any type of physical pressure to it, or maybe you can finish the connection in the batteries, manipulate the energy in it, you can flicker that candle on. No one's done it yet. You could knock. Have a conversation if you'd like. I won't be able to see it, but Scarlett's got the K2 meter over there.
He took my life.
Yes, and you can also talk about your story too, of course. So, as a reminder to everybody, maybe they'll confirm too tonight. These are twins that lived quite a while back, and one of them, if not both of them, were trying to run away from home because the dad was very abusive and physical with them, and he took both of their lives in different ways that were pretty graphic. So that's how they passed away, and I believe, pretty sure their ages are 16. I mean, they're twins, so they would be the same age. And bicycle is also a part of it, because one, if not both of them, have their bicycles as well, and a specific backpack and all that from like what they packed away to run away. So that's like the quick version of the story that was revealed last year when we had a in-depth conversation with them. So they are the spiritual adoptees, teenagers of mine. And the children just, I don't know.
I'm going to leave.
Who's gonna leave? Okay, well, if you want to leave, that's fine. I don't know who said that. But, the children, I'm not entirely sure how I came across anything with children's spirits attached to it, but it's pretty, oh my goodness, excuse me. It's pretty prominent that there's at least 5 kids involved with all the items that have been collected so far. I know 4 of them definitely belong to a mom and a dad attached to my best guess is this doll carriage. And then I know of Scarlett so far. Scarlett is the youngest age I think I've gotten to like save and internalize as a confirmation. And then the twins are 16. So that's all the under 18s that I can think of. And you know, I could be wrong, and there could
Unlikely.
I literally said I could be wrong, and I just said unlikely. I know I don't know how many kids or teenagers are here, okay? I understand. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. I was just about to say that. I immediately got called out with that. There could be more kids. There could be kids just straight up attached to me because of all the stuff I've done in the years of investigating. There could be kids attached to more dolls I don't even know about. I don't know. But the ones I know of, I literally have seen in night vision with this carriage with 2 parents showing up near it. And then Scarlett is one kid that I have been able to understand was speaking for herself to the point where I could document her, remember her name, and a little bit about her. So, I'm hoping the other children will come up at some point other than the twins and Scarlett. Or maybe the parents of the children, somebody entrusted, so that maybe we can enmesh some of their personalities into the things that we collect.
Anxiety.
Holy crap, I'm so sorry I'm yawning so much. I mean, if the children have anxiety, that's why I'm not pushing for them to come forward all the time. I'm offering things for them to help them feel better. But they're still anxious to even say anything or do anything, that's okay. And if the twins are saying they have anxiety, don't worry, you're okay, you're safe. It's just us. And that's it. Just hanging out.
Cave.
Cave again. I don't understand what that's about. It said mining and like things about mines and then cave. Did someone pass away? What the hell? Why am I yawning so much? Jesus Christ. Did someone pass away from like a mine collapse?
Something stirs.
Something stirs. It better be some freaking energy for me. God damn. I think I'm crashing hard right now. Oh, I'm definitely crashing hard. My heart rate's even like I'm about to go to sleep low. It's usually like well over 90. It's barely breaching that 80. I've been going to bed practically right before or at 6 o'clock. Ugh. Or I go to bed in the afternoon and then I wake up at 6. Then I stay up a little bit and then I go back to sleep. Or it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We'll see if I can make it. I can probably make it to 1 o'clock. I can't really do Estes by myself. That doesn't work. It doesn't really work that way. And I could probably play the spirit box, but I don't really have the time to go back and edit. I'm kind of pausing my editing stuff right now because there's been other priorities before that right at this moment. So like that's for y'all's interpretation for the raw footage I upload. So we're just basically just seeing if they are energetic enough to
A pact.
do anything. A pact. That can mean many things. What do you mean a pact? Who's speaking now? And talking about an oath or an agreement?
Mental.
A mental pact? What does that mean? Can you please describe it a little bit more for me?
I'm the ghost with no plans.
Huh? First we get I'm the ghost of laziness, and then I'm the ghost with no plans. That is the most odd stuff I have ever heard come through this device. Ever. It happens on my solo. Like, what the? Who's this ghost with no plans? Who are you? Could you give me a description of maybe if we've spoken before? Or you're just being goofy? Maybe you're Sammi goofing off? Or maybe you're a kid? Could you give me any indication of who you are and why we've had somebody say, I'm the ghost of laziness?
Francis.
I did ask for a name. So Francis, you're saying that you're a ghost of laziness and you have no plans? What does that mean, Francis? I have no idea what that's about.
My body lies close by.
Okay. So, if I'm assuming this is Francis, to whoever keeps saying, I'm the ghost of laziness and I'm the ghost of. What was the other one? I'm a ghost with no plans. Your name's Francis, allegedly, and you're buried nearby. Or maybe you're cremated nearby. Hey, sweetie. He's had enough. He's going in his tree. I'm gonna have to stand up soon. I am fighting to stay awake right now. I think that caffeine and all that running around today is catching up to me. Oh, I don't know if that was him or not, but I heard a little tiny knock.
Tattoos.
I have tattoos. That's very valid. Digi has tattoos too. What about the tattoos? Do you not like the tattoos?
Ecstasy.
I don't feel like I have questions on that one.
Go away.
What the fuck? There must be a conversation we're picking up at this point, because why is ecstasy being brought into this? Which is a feeling you get whether you are naturally getting it or not. And then someone said go away. Oh. There was a noise over there. You know what? If she's under the altar table, it might have been her.
Caroline.
Okay. Oh, it's definitely Nova. She's gotta be under there. Ooh. That sounded like that was down here? Maybe? It's gotta be really clear for me to think it's an actual spirit and not just creaking floorboards. Because sometimes subtle ones sound like knocking, and then there's the obvious ones that we hear, typically. If someone knocked in the kitchen, can you do it again, but louder?
Listen to this. The lady wears white.
Listen to this, and the lady wears white. That's the cat sneezing, by the way. What the fuck was that? Who's the lady in white? We've never heard about a lady in white before. Who's she?
Admire.
Admire. Didn't that come through earlier? Can you please describe who the lady in white is? Okay. I need to take a break from that because that's putting me asleep. How about we switch over and see if we can get any triggering reactions?
My name is James.
Hello, James. Any triggering reactions from the kids to me reading a children's book? And then after that, I think I'm going to have to stand and kind of get moving around because I'm getting tired. Or just comfortable enough to be asleep. Because sometimes I can get cozy enough to also fall asleep. So I'm going to set that there. We'll lay Scarlett's doll down like this. And I'm going to see if this method works. I don't know if it will, but let's give it a go. Oh yeah, as soon as I get up to move around, I'm more awake. I think I just got really cozy. Ooh, my head hurts though. Okay. Oops. And I brought a rose petal with me, I guess. Alright, kids. And even adults, if you want to join us. No judgment here. Or teenagers. I'm going to read this book out loud. Okay? I have no idea if it's a good book. We just drifted whatever looked like a children's book because I don't know if spirit children can read these things themselves or even look at them. I have no idea how it works, but we got him just because we give him a shot. So, to anybody, any spirits in this room, you can make yourselves known by knocking or interacting with any of the devices here on the table. Joanna. I am holding with dear life not to start singing the Sweeney Todd song.
It was conjured.
I don't know what was conjured. Now we're going back to the conversation about something being conjured. I don't know what that's about. But the book is called... Hi, Nova. The book is called Allosaurus and the First Day of School, which is kind of funny because school just started back for a lot of kids. I do not own the copyright at all of this book. I am specifically reading it as a thrifted item. Okay? So, I have no copyright ownership of any type. This is for experimental purposes and for personal use. Okay? Just in case something like that, I had this... Oh God! Clarify. Sorry. It's not a new chair. It's an old chair I took off from the side of the road with my partner.
Thank you.
Thank you. While I read this book, I would like for any of the children in this space to please try to interact with a cat ball or this K2 meter right here. And if you're feeling brave enough to use the REM pod over here. I know I haven't been doing the best at reading these books at all out loud to you guys in personal time. I apologize. Things have been really, really tough for me. But I figured tonight we could give it a go and see if maybe you'll hopefully interact in some aspect and let me know if you like this book or not. So when I ring this bell, that bell means all the children and whoever else wants to participate comes to this table for story time. Okay? I'm gonna ring this bell in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Any and all spirits of every age, no judgment here, you can come forward, join the table, and listen to this children's book. And I want to see if we can get a reaction this week out of this book. If we even get a small one, that would be great. And then I can maybe try to incorporate the other books next time. Alright, so I'm going to literally just read
This is secret.
read and show off the pictures, I guess. It's called Allosaurus, the First Day. Allosaurus, the First Day of School. Trying to get into story time mode. Time to wake up, sleepyhead, said Mother. My name is not Sleepyhead. It's Allosaurus, said a voice from beneath the covers. Very well, Allosaurus, said Mother. We don't want to be late for your first day of school. Roar!
6.
Said Allosaurus. I don't know if that meant sick as in this is cool or sick as in someone's sick. But here's the first page of imagery for everybody who might be sitting or standing here. I'm telling you, if there's any neighbors looking into this window right now, I look batshit insane.
Let's play a game.
We're not playing a game right this second. We are reading a book. Don't interrupt. Be kind. Allosaurus dressed in her brand new first day of school outfit. Your pants are on backward, said
Dancing.
Father. Oh, I love dancing. I love dancing. Y'all can dance all you want. That's so my dinosaur tail can stick out, explained Allosaurus. Let's wear our pants the right way, said Father. Roar, said Allosaurus. Father, let this child wear her pants backwards if she wants to. Okay. She chomped her cinnamon toast with fierce teeth. There's no room for my stuffed dinosaurs, said Allosaurus. I just heard a knock. They'll be waiting for you when you get home, said Father. Okay, but those stuffed animals are really freaking cute. Again, I will show everybody the page. Any of the kids sitting around, or the adults or teenagers. You don't gotta be no judgment here. Okay, I know viewers can't see nothing. I'm sorry, y'all can't see nothing. You know what? It best for copyright reasons for me not to be easily showing y'all anyways. Just listen to the story.
Greta.
Greta now. We're getting like a whole different new name. I'm so sorry about my throat. Do you think there will be other dinosaurs in my class? Asked Allie. I'm just going to abbreviate Allie. It says Allosaurus every time. I'm just going to say Allie, alright? Just bear with me, please. I think you're going to make a lot of new friends, said Mother. The teacher, Mrs. Wood...
Phil.
The teacher, Mrs. Woolhandler... I'm going to reserve my comments. Greeted the new students at the door. Are you Allie? Asked Mrs. Woolhandler. Yes, but you can call me Allosaurus, said Allie. Listen, I'm not saying Allosaurus twice in the same sentence. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, said Mrs. Woolhandler. I'm not even kidding. It's literally Wool Handler. And you can call me Mrs. W. Book. Book and pages. Book and pages, children. Pay attention. At snack time, Allie chomped on her grapes with fierce teeth. Roar! This is how dinosaurs eat. The other children ate their snacks quietly. I mean, she's just having fun. She's not making a mess. She's eating nicely, politely, just as a dinosaur. Just being a polite dinosaur. I think this is pretty reasonable. What do the kids think? Touch the K2 meter if you like the story. Scarlett, where are you?
Tripod.
Oh my god. I asked where Scarlett's at and she said tripod. The actual tripod is holding the main cam right here against the wall over here. I'm so sorry for my throat. Well, Scarlett, if you're comfortable with it, you can come forward.
I'm with my family.
Scarlett, you can come forward with your family and come towards the table while I read the story. You can get up closer so you can see better. And if you're comfortable, I would really appreciate any of you flickering the K2 meter or touching the capital or saying something. That's fine. Alright, let's continue the story. Mrs. W's class worked hard all morning. They made nameplates for their cubbies. I'm making a dinosaur, said Allie. Are you making
Secrets.
Are you making a dinosaur? No, said Robert. I'm making a spaceship. Oh my god, Robert looks so cute. He's got a little alien like a spaceman helmet, but it's got a little alien tentacles. Wow, antennas coming from the helmet. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I would wear that. I think that's cool. All right. We learned about the weather. That cloud looks. Her just came through. That cloud looks like a dinosaur, said Allie. No, it looks like a castle, insisted Lilla. Lilla, okay. A castle for a princess, said Tina. 3 princesses, added Kim, and they all giggled. So Allie likes dinosaurs, and then there's girls here that like princesses, and that it's all very valid and okay
Tranquility.
and okay to have in the same vicinity. Everybody gets what they want. Yeah. Oh, I know it's hard to see for especially Twitch, but there's basically doodling. It's literally like a crayon brush for like an outline of like what they're describing. So Allie's had spikes and like dinosaur little pink stuff around her. And then the princesses all have like gold crowns doodled over their like imaging. I could probably show you at the end.
Lucy.
Who's Lucy? Is that one of the kids here listening to the story, or maybe an adult? Alright. They learned about letters. Who can tell me a word that starts with the letter A? Asked Mrs. W. Dinosaur, replied Allie. Her name starts with an A. Dinosaur starts with D, said Mrs. W. Oh my goodness. I know, said Allie. I just like dinosaurs. I'm going to reserve my comments for later. I think everyone likes dinosaurs, said Mrs. W. Not as much as princesses, said Tina. I mean, Mrs. W, you need to not be making statements like that, because some people are not into dinosaurs. They like something else. Scarlett, are you still standing by the tripod? Do you want to knock or something to say hello?
You are cherished.
Thank you? I mean, that's a nice reply to... Okay. I'll take it. Soon as it was time for lunch... Why is this sentence so awkward? I don't understand. Okay, listen, I'm a writer, and this sentence shouldn't have even been here. Soon it was time for lunch. These seats are saved for princesses, not dinosaurs. Whoa, said Tina. Oh no. Oh no, we're not tolerating that. You're not a real princess, roared Allie. You know what? Solid comeback. And you're not a real dinosaur, said Tina. But you started your Mean Girls group in the cafeteria at lunchtime. Why can't it be a dinosaur princess? Those are a thing. Allie found a seat at an empty table.
The shadows know your name.
All right, listen. We're not going to stand for bullying. Everybody can like dinosaurs and princesses and sit at the same table. Now I'm sad. She thought about her stuffed dinosaurs back at home and wished she could eat lunch with them. Very valid. Very valid. Very valid. When I was a kid, I always wanted to just bring my stuffed toys with me. Also, what?
Oblivion.
The shadows know your name? No, the dinosaurs know my name. Get it right. We're having story time with the kids. Story time. Calm down. They're blasphemy. Is this seat being saved? Asked Cindy. No, said Allie, shaking her head. Can I sit here? Asked Jason. Yes, said Allie, sounding surprised. Is there room for me? Said Walter. Asked Walter. Of course, said Allie. See, she's a dinosaur kid, and she's very nice. That's how it should be. You hear me, kids? You hear me? Just because you're passed on to the other side doesn't mean you can learn to be nicer. Just in case you need to learn to be nice. I'm not saying you're not nice. I'm just saying this is a good opportunity to learn. Wherever you may be. I have no idea if there's orbs flying around or anything going on. I'm trying. I need to be better at reading to everybody. That's a nice dinosaur shirt, said Cindy. I like dinosaurs, and I also like dragons. Here we go, getting into the interesting stuff. I like dragons and dinosaurs, said Jason, but I like lions the best. Oh my god, these kids are great. And I love my new lunchbox, said Walter.
Flames.
Okay, Walter's priorities, they're kind of there because he's all set about the food. I can't blame him. Everyone giggled at that, and even Allie. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh, right. Sorry. Yes. We are reading a bedtime story in the dark. We're almost at the end. I really like this book, actually. I would just read it to read it. Feeling much better, Allosaurus, I'll give it to her this time, began to chomp her sandwich with fierce teeth. Roar! This is how dinosaurs eat. Roar! Soon the whole table was roaring and chomping. She found her pact. She's good. She don't need no princesses. We don't like mean princesses. We like nice princesses, okay? The nice ones. They live longer anyway. When lunch was over, Mrs. W's class headed to the playground, where Allie ran with a lion and Walter. Sword with a dragon and Walter. Why is he added in quotations?
Cursed.
This book is not cursed. Your bad attitude is cursed. Flew in a spaceship and chased away a band of pirates and Walter. Oh my god. Alright, Walter's officially my favorite. Allie even had tea with some grateful princesses. Oh, okay, so they changed their attitude after lunch, huh? They saw how the cool kids with their interesting non-copy and paste personas, I guess you would call them, were having fun. And they had to get in on that. See how it is. And afterward, the princesses stomped and roared through the jungle with Allie. When the bell rang, Mrs. W walked her class to the school library for the first time. Bro, I loved going to the library as a kid. It was the only time it was quiet and no one bothered me. I read like 3 grades above
Please believe us.
3 grades above my current grade. And then I burnt out very early in my life. Each student was allowed to pick out a book to read at home that night. That's literally how schools used to be. Now they're not. Ugh. I'm going to find a story about princesses, said Tina. Or maybe pirates. Ooh, okay. I'm going to find a story about... Walter is my soul animal. Or soul child? I'm going to find a story about lunchboxes, said Walter.
You are generous.
Oh my god. Digi, you're Walter. I wonder if they have stories about dinosaurs, said Allie. We do have stories about dinosaurs, said the librarian. And stories about cowboys and pirates and butterflies and bunnies. I was about to say if that was the last page, I was going to be upset. Oh, plot twist. You ready? The next morning, Allie hopped out of bed. She couldn't wait to get to school. And she is hopping out of bed and she's got pink bunny ears and a bunny tail. So she is now going to be a bunny to school. So, as every child goes through their phases of hyperfixation, she definitely jumped ship on the dinosaurs and now is a bunny. That evolution goes strong, I guess. Alright, well, I tried the experiment. I would say our best luck for evidence would probably listening to EVPs, potentially. We haven't got anybody to turn anything on while I was reading. I did hear a couple of knocks, but they weren't really that loud and prominent.
I'm hiding here.
Oh, okay. Are you hiding under the table? That was a great story. Honestly, I'm glad we got that one.
Touch.
I'm hiding here and touch. Well, you can touch any of the devices or the kids' book that I just read. I'm still waiting on the children's response in the space. Is there any spirit kids here that listen to the story that I just read? You can flicker the K2 meter. You can turn on this cat ball. It should still work. Yeah, it's working. Let me know if you liked that book. I put Scarlett's doll out in the open too. And you can also turn on the REM pod. You can flicker it a little bit. This one you can control how much you put your energy into it. Or you can try knocking something down the staircase tonight. That K2 actually just flickered. I'm not even kidding y'all. Oh. I hope you guys saw that. Can you flicker it one more time, please? To 2, maybe 3 if you have the energy. If there's a kid here that listened to that story, I'd greatly appreciate you trying your best to either...
You are joyful.
Here, I'm going to move my hands and all that off. To either flicker that K2 again or turn on the cat ball on the coloring book to let me know that you enjoyed that story. It at least did it once. And that, to my knowledge, has not flickered at all tonight. It did it again. I'm assuming you can see it because I feel like I see a green dot. I don't have the best vision, but I'm assuming you can see it though. Because it is propped up with the crayon box. Well, thank you for your best attempt on flickering the K2 meter. I appreciate it, to whoever is there. Whether it's Scarlett or a different child. Maybe even an adult. I don't know who you are. But I hope you enjoyed the story time. I could do one more. I'll go look at the books right now and see if there's something else I can read tonight. Since we did get a response, so that's good. Even if it was a small one. Yeah, you can see it. Maybe I should zoom in for y'all. You can see a little better.
Kelsey.
I could probably zoom in a little bit more. Alright, give me 1 second.
Healing.
Healing? Is me reading a children's book healing to somebody? Is it helpful?
I'm reaching out.
Who's reaching out right now? I'm gonna read one more.
Grandfather.
Whoa. Okay, it got real quick. And I was joking about my grandfather a couple of times today because certain birds were acting hella dumb around the car today. And then a really bright yellow butterfly also like almost smacked the car today. Okay, well if you're actually a grandfather, give me your name then. Usually Estes method is how anybody comes through. And we're probably not doing that tonight. We'll next time though. There you go. A little closer so you guys can actually see the devices if they happen to go off. Even slightly. Sorry. That's not supposed to take a photo. Stop doing that. Stop it. Well, sorry. I didn't mean to take a photo, y'all. There was really no way to cancel it. Okay, why is there a grandfather reaching out? Oh, I think it flickered again. Yeah, you guys can see that way better now. What are you reaching out about? If it's truly a relative, why? Why are you reaching out? I'm reading story time. Do you just like stories?
I'm happy for you to stay.
I mean, if it's my actual grandfather or maybe somebody's grandfather that we know, we're okay with you staying. We don't care. Alright, I'm gonna try to pick out another book. They're kind of like scattered down here, so give me a second. Not that book, that would upset me. Okay. So, oh man. Ooh. Alright, I got 3 here. I'm not sure because I've never read them myself. They were recommended to me a couple times when I used to go to therapy when I was younger. So I'm hoping it's not a super religious based situation here, but I do have Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul 2. I don't know. Yeah, it was highly recommended when I was much younger. So I don't know if there's anything that I won't like in here.
Stay.
I mean, yeah, if there's a relative reaching out, please speak on why you're reaching out. Then there's Hop on Pop again. And then there's Flippy Frog Keeps Fit. And I think all the pages are in this one. So, I'm going to go one.
Many happy memories.
I mean, I had pretty good memories with all of my grandparents at least. If that's what this conversation's still about. And quite frankly, only my grandparents. And my aunt and uncle too, but majority of it was really just my grandparents raising me. Well, thank you for anybody who stopped by that's a relative. Appreciate that. I don't know if there's anything important you need to tell me. If there is, right now the only way to speak to me is through noises and the spirit talker tonight. Alright, so here's what we're going to do for whoever was able to even flicker that K2 meter. And you can still attempt.
You're surrounded by love.
I would hope so, because I went through hell, so I hope so. That's valid. That's relevant to what I think a relative would say to me. So, again, to the children, I'm listening to both conversations. It's okay. I can multitask. I'm going to point and read a book title, and teenagers, and you're going to flicker the K2 meter if you want me to read that book for tonight. Okay? So you have to flicker the K2 meter or turn on the cap off for only one book tonight. Alright? I already read one, so I'm picking the second one. Alright. For more of a teenage group, I literally have no idea what context is in this book. I have no idea. We're going in blind. But Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. Does anybody want me to read this book tonight? Flicker the K2 meter or turn on the cap off for a yes. I will give you roughly 30 seconds to maybe a minute to answer. If it's a no, don't touch anything. It's like teenage-esque life lessons, I think. I really didn't read it that much.
Joanna.
Joanna came through again. I don't know a Joanna, but Joanna, hello, welcome. Sorry, I thought I saw something over here.
Oblivion.
Does anybody want me to read the Teenage Chicken Soup book? I know it sounds like it's about food, but it is not. Okay, so that book is not going to be read tonight. Alright. Now the next two are mainly for kids, but we don't judge here. If you're a teenager or an adult, you are more than welcome to listen to these other books. Does anyone in this space that could be...
You are generous.
I try to be. Does any children, teenagers, adults, whoever would like to listen to another book story tonight? Does anybody want to listen to Dr. Seuss Hop on Pop? Flicker the K2 meter. Turn on the cap off. Say something in the device. Knock really loud. Something to let me know you would like this book. Okay, that's a no. I gave you a really good solid chance to say yes. So, I'll give you another chance to answer yes or no one more time for everybody. Because maybe you don't want a second book. If... The hell was that? I heard a knock over here. If you want a second book and the Flippy Frog Keeps Fit is what you want me to read tonight and show everybody, please please knock, flicker the K2 meter, or turn on the CAPAL or REM pod, whatever you would need to do to let me know.
I died in the war.
That's unfortunate and graphic. I am so sorry. We will revisit that. If you want the second book tonight, please answer yes or silence for no. The Flippy Frog Keeps Fit. Does anybody want me to read a second book today?
Radiance.
Okay. Can someone at least answer me now? If you don't want a second book tonight, can you flicker something, turn something on, or knock saying that I don't want a second book read tonight? That way we can have something to be a solid answer. So now you can turn on a device or make a noise stating you don't need a second book read tonight. It flickered. It was so slight, I hope the camera caught it, but I'm pretty sure it flickered.
Bad things happened.
So can we confirm one more time that you're good with the one book that got read? You don't want a second one tonight? Can I get one more solid flicker? A little bit more than what you just did? It's just a little bit more energy into that K2 meter if that's what you're going to use. I just need to see a green flicker. You don't need to do any other colors.
You can't hide from your past.
That's a bold statement to make. Alright. I'll take that one other flicker as you don't need another book.
Are you here for me?
Alright. There's some weird, bold stuff being said.
Olivia.
Olivia? Girl. Okay. So, bad things happened. You can't hide from your past. Are you here for me? And Olivia. Olivia is an interesting name because when me and Digi started kind of wandering around with Spirit Talker, just on the beach, there was a night we had an encounter with somebody named Olivia, and
The battery.
the battery. You can take energy from the battery. There's so many batteries in this room. Don't worry about batteries. You're good. If you need energy and you can take energy from batteries, use those batteries. And you can also manipulate that energy in those batteries to interact with devices here. But anywho, we were doing Spirit Talker and just going based on vibes. No REM pods, no Capals, just vibes, Spirit Talker, and that's it. And I got a very clear description of a woman who lived on like a farm, and her husband sucked and treated her poorly. Graphic things happened to her because of her husband. He's the reason why she didn't really make it. And she was basically like a wandering spirit. Like she just was like drifted in the wind, just happened to come upon us, tell us her story.
Tap.
Yes, you can tap on a device or tap on a wall or something to make noise. And I would greatly appreciate any interaction. But anywho, and we thought she left, and she might actually be an attachment, or just somebody, not like an attachment, like more of like somebody that gravitates and stays by us or visits us. I would like to believe. Is someone trying to tap on a device? I just heard a tap behind me. Carriage. Tap on carriage. That's behind me. What about the carriage? Is there somebody attached to the carriage that would like to speak tonight? I would love to learn about you a little bit more.
I don't mean harm.
Well, I know that. I think there's a family attached to the carriage. You're talking about this one to my left, right? I know you don't mean harm. Why don't you come up to the table and try to interact with the device or something? Make yourselves more known if you want to. I'd greatly appreciate it. Do you want me to put the carriage on the table? I'll put that on the table. I'll empty it out and put it on the table. Give you a device.
Watch out, witchcraft.
I do witchcraft, so we're good on that. It's fine. And I've had the carriage for years, so I know the carriage is okay. It's never been an issue ever. And I'm pretty convinced there's a family attached to it. Are you talking about the carriage over here? The hell was that? I'm hoping that was Nova, because I don't know what the hell else what that was.
Heaven.
Do the people of the carriage want to go to heaven? How many spirits are attached to this carriage? Can I get any description of who you might be? So I can help I can better communicate with you and maybe help you cross over.
I'm in the shadows.
Help you cross over eventually. I'm still learning how to do that. I've only done it once, and I think it was successful. I would like to do a little bit more studying before I try it again. Why are you in the shadows? Are you shy? There used to be a lot of kids that would hide in the shadows and kind of look like they were almost playing hide and seek years ago when I first got the carriage, the twins, and a few other dolls that came from, excuse me, oh my goodness, fight for my life over here. They came all from the same household. Oh my god, I better not be getting my hiccups again.
Old mine.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of yawning, dude. Okay, so hold on, we're connecting dots. Is there a spirit, potentially a father, attached to this carriage to my left that worked at an old mine that might have collapsed? Can you please turn on a cat ball or flicker the K2 meter? I'm going to try to get rid of these. I'm so sorry. Hate hiccups. They hurt so much for me. I don't know if y'all know how painful.
Darkness.
Excuse me, how painful hiccups can be for some people.
My life ended fast.
So are you confirming you're maybe a man, possibly a father, attached to this carriage to my left, and you passed away in a cave that was an old mine? That's your story of how you passed? Do we... Oh my god. Did we finally connect all those dots from earlier today? Or earlier tonight? Oh my god. Could you please knock or turn on a device to confirm yes, we're on the right track for you? That's a very sad way to pass away. I'm so sorry. I had to interrupt my conversation because hiccups. My only best method that I learned.
Demon.
What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What do you mean, demon? Get out of here.
Living.
Demon living? What? They don't live. They're just entities. Ignoring that. Go away. I'm having a conversation with somebody.
Nose ring.
Oh, hell nah. Is someone calling me a demon? I'm the only one in the household with a nose ring. Who's calling me out and why? You could at least turn something on or knock loud enough to confirm that's you saying something to me. I'm not a demon. At least I don't think I am. Anyway. Oh my god, if I yawn one more time. My method of getting rid of hiccups is to literally force air and swallow it down. You could...
Footsteps follow.
I didn't hear any. You could hold your breath and chug soda, but...
Who's speaking?
Judas is speaking? Is somebody else speaking that we're unaware of? But anyway, swallow air or chug carbonated drinks, but I don't want to chug my diet soda. I just want water right now, so I just hold my breath and just swallow the air. And then it sits there for as long as it needs to, pops that bubble that's in there, and then I burp. I get a lot of hiccups when I eat certain foods. And they just keep coming back tonight. Who is trying to... Because it said demon living, so someone's trying to insult me and call me a demon. Is it because you don't agree with my tattoos and nose ring? Well... Uh-oh. Hope I didn't just mess that up for me. Because I thought we were just talking to the person one of the people who are attached to this carriage down here.
Haunting is cheaper than therapy.
What the fuck? Who is talking like this in here? Haunting is cheaper than therapy. I think that is the best quote I've ever heard in my entire life. Haunting is cheaper than therapy. Who in this room is speaking like that? Saying I'm the ghost of laziness, I'm the ghost with no plan, and then haunting is cheaper than therapy. That is gold mine spirit talker sentences that no one will ever believe has been said unless they freaking see it themselves. Hey, whoever said that, can we borrow that for some like merch? We'll give you credit if you give us your name. We'll make a merch line saying haunting is better than cheating, or better than haunting is better than cheating. Haunting is cheaper than therapy. Sammy, are you in here? Are you goofing with me right now? Sammy, if you're here, could you knock or mess?
Positivity.
Hell yeah. Sammy, if you're here being a goofball saying weird stuff tonight, could you please knock or mess with the device to say, yes, I'm here, yes, I'm talking to you? I can't think of anybody else in our space that would speak like that. Unless him, the witch doll, brought somebody new. Like, I can't think of anybody else who'd be that comical. I cannot believe that came out of the device. Every single time something like that comes out, I'm just dumbfounded. I'm like, what? Who is in here? And also, is there therapy for ghosts? Because what do you mean haunting is cheaper than therapy? I mean, wait a minute. Okay.
Security.
Hold up. Hold up. That joke can go a lot deeper. Think about it. Haunting, meaning you're no longer here, is cheaper than struggling to go to therapy to avoid you being a ghost. For specific decisions you would have to make to become a ghost. Oh, that goes darker and deeper than I thought. Leaving this earth plane to be a ghost to mess with people is cheaper than going to therapy and staying alive in this crushing society. That is so valid. I don't know who the hell has said that, but honestly, you make a good point.
Thank you so much.
Stop! Stop it! Are you paying attention to this shit? What the fuck? Can I get your name, please? Is this Sammy or is this somebody else? Sammy's a goofball. Who else is saying weird stuff like this that's funny? I want to put your name under the quote. Please, tell me your name. Who are you? Are you new? Or are you Sammy? We're gonna do some dowsing rods soon. I am the ghost of laziness. I am a ghost with no plan. Haunting is cheaper than therapy. What the fuck is happening tonight? And then randomly, for a split second, every like half hour, we're getting something about a demon. But then it goes immediately away. Because ain't nobody got time for that tonight. Please tell me your name, whoever keeps making that quote. If it's Sammy, you just need to make yourself known by making a loud noise.
Carol.
Carol! Thank you! I'm taking that as your actual name, so I hope you're the right person. Carol, are you new here? Can you hang out a little longer in our family? Carol, where did you come from? I'm assuming, because I asked for a name, that Carol is the one who made that funny quote. I just heard a tap to my left. We're going to try to confirm it through dowsing rod now at this point. Because listen, that's the best thing I've, messed up joke I've ever heard. Alright, let's see if Carol's here. Carol, if you are the person who made these specific odd quotes tonight, I would like you to attempt to communicate with me through the dowsing rods.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay, so maybe it is Carol. So Carol, when you are ready, I would like you to try to take both these dowsing rods in your hands and practice answering questions. I mean, maybe you already know how to answer them. Maybe you do. But point them both forward, Carol. If you are the spirit that was making all these quotes tonight. Put your energy into pointing these dowsing rods forward for me. I can't say the word. I'm going to teach you how to use them. If you already know how to use them, I apologize. I don't think I've ever spoken to you, to my knowledge. Carol, how dowsing rods work if you don't already know. X means yes. Opening means no. So is Carol with me right now with the dowsing rods? Am I speaking to Carol? No. Okay. Okay. Listen. That noise happened for a second time and it came from outside. It is not in here.
Hide.
Why would I need to hide? There's never been any danger in this neighborhood like that. Should I actually listen to that? It's kind of hard to hide. I mean, I got lights and shit. Okay. Anyways. So Carol is not with us. You can say no, she's not with us. Okay. Is Sammi here? Is this Sammi who's making all these weird quotes? I fucking knew it. I knew it! So Sammi, you're the one making all...
They've upset me.
You're the one making all these quotes. Okay. I knew it. I guess it confirms what I asked earlier in the night. Please make yourself known and I'll get him pizza. So point forward, please. So to reconfirm, this is Sammi on the dowsing rods. Yes? Okay. Alright. Sammi, can you by chance have the energy to turn on a cat ball to confirm it's you? There's one right under the dowsing rods. Could you please turn that on for me? And I'll also get you pizza.
Celebrate.
I just said I was going to get him pizza and he said celebrate.
Who's speaking?
What's this who's speaking? Is someone unaware of me? I don't understand what that's about. Sammi, are you the one who said you're the ghost of laziness earlier? Whoa, hold on. I think the dowsing rods just changed into a new person. Hold on. Is this still Sammi? I don't know. You got a lot stronger. If this is Sammi, I'm going to give you a trick question. I'm going to give you 2 different dinners, and you're going to have to answer the correct question. If we had our first dinner offering as pizza, you're going to point to the left. If we had our first dinner offering as a sandwich you ordered, you're going to point to the right. Which one did we have
Dark entity
first?
here.
Okay. It's gotta be Sammi. He ordered a sandwich first. Where is the dark entity, Sammy? Is that why you're here and trying to lock in with me? Where is it? Okay. Interesting. Point to the forward, please. Okay. Sammy, are you talking about an entity that belongs to our group? That belongs to our dolls and everything?
Floating.
Floating, I mean... Yeah. Okay. Sammy, is it raggedy down here right now? No. Is it him, the witch doll?
Died.
So you're telling me him, the witch doll, is right behind me? Okay, that's okay. Wait, they've upset me. Are you telling me that him, the witch doll, is upset right now, Sammy? Yes.
They will harm you.
Okay. Is there an outsider entity bothering him, the witch doll, Sammy? Okay. Is that entity outside our borders at least? No. Okay. Did this entity sneak in the middle of our session tonight? Yes. Man, I wish it would make more of a ruckus. It's been kind of boring tonight. Okay. Well, where is this outsider entity at? Where's the outsider entity that doesn't belong here? Where's that at? Bro, they said to the right earlier tonight. So that just confirmed what was said earlier tonight. So you're saying the entity that's not supposed to be is to the right. Oh, okay. Okay. Reset, please. Meaning point forward. No crossing. Thank you, Sammy.
You've got to be careful.
Okay. Alright. Don't worry. We'll remove it. Is it outside by the window? No. It's just kind of being a weirdo and standing in the corner over there? Yes. Okay, so that's why we kept getting brief mentions of a demon. Okay. Sammy, do you know if there's a hot spot of energy in our apartment? Okay, yes. Is it that corner that's like a portal? No. I just heard something tap on the hutch behind me. Is it in the middle of this room? Is the portal in the middle of this room? Yes. Okay. Is the portal because we practice and speak in this room? Okay, understood. That's to be expected. Okay. So even after my protective stuff tonight, it still snuck in a little bit. Oh my god, I think it came out of me. Oh. I think I just got exercise on my hiccup demons. Okay. Oh, that K2 just flickered. That better have been a cat.
Carl.
Okay, is it a feminine? Oh, here, I'm sorry, Sammy. Let me make this simple. Cross an X for feminine negative entity, open for male negative entity. Oh, did you hear that knock over there? That sounded like the one from earlier tonight. Okay, so you guys were warning me about the male tonight. Yes. Okay. Stinky, crashing the party, huh? Is that why the children's spirits haven't really been coming close to me? Son of a bitch.
I'm sad.
Yeah, me too, because I wanted the kids to be interacting and listening to stories tonight. Is that why Scarlett stayed by the tripod instead of coming towards me? Aw, damn it. Whatever pipe is fucking asshole in the corner over there to my right, can you leave? You're ruining story time. You're ruining hanging out with everybody. Like, why are you even here? That would explain. So, hold on. Sammy, were you saying weird, obscure sentences to get my attention? Understood. I'm still using that quote. Sick. Alright, I got Sammy's permission to use that quote. Okay. Is it a weak entity that snuck in? Yes. So if I do one more round of banishing at the altar, it'll leave? No. I have to do more than just that? Ugh. Okay. Do I have to reseal the whole entire area in our apartment? Can this be done tomorrow or Sunday? Can this wait?
Healthy.
Okay. So, he's at least weak and it can wait. Okay. What the fuck was that? That better have been Digi. So, if you guys can't take care of him, I can at least take care of it on Sunday, correct? No? What? So none of you guys can do it for me? Is that a yes you can? Or is it a no you can't? Say no for no you can't and yes you can. None of you can? I have to do it? Oh, okay. Can I please wait till tomorrow evening or Sunday? I need the energy for it. Okay, cool. Alright.
Destruction.
Yeah. And he's just a wanderer, right? He's just roaming around. No? Does he belong to the area? Yes. Okay. Did he come from the forest? What the fuck was that? Something got tapped on the table.
Joe.
Did he come from the forest that got destroyed in the area? Okay, well, you know what? His home got destroyed, because that's really messed up. So, we can confirm right here on stream that because that forest got destroyed, a lot of spirits left that forest or got freed from it. I called it. I told y'all. I called it. And that land is probably cursed because people are desecrating it. Understood. Well, does he mean us any harm? Does he mean us harm because we just live in this area in general? Okay. So he's lashing out in anger to everyone, even if we have nothing to do with that situation at all. Okay.
The road.
The road. Are you telling me to send him back to the road? Yeah. It kind of sucks though, because like he got his home taken away. I know he's a negative entity and all, but like I had nothing to do with it. But he's over here targeting us instead of going after like the CEOs and stuff in charge of all this. Yeah, exactly. What if I like give him a name and a birthday? Will he go away if I give him a supply of a person that's responsible? Why not? What if I give him somebody who's responsible for the deconstruction of his home?
Interference.
Oh, Alright, fine, I won't do it. Alright, well, he's at least not super threatening. Can we please, like, all band together to ignore him so we can continue our night at least? I would like to see a couple of cat ball moments. Maybe? Maybe? Alright, well, Sammy, is there any spirits awake right now at all? Yes. Okay. Is there a lot of them awake right now? Okay. Can they please work with me and just come forward and interact and make noise and everything? And we'll take care of the annoying bad guy later. Because I'm gonna be stopping in an hour here, and I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. Okay.
Scars.
Fair enough. Is anybody on the stairwell right now? Yeah? Does anybody have the energy to play with the stairwell and knock something over, maybe? Yeah, maybe? Okay. And him, the witch doll, is still upset that this dude's here being annoying. Okay. Well, how come him hasn't turned on a REM pod? Like, if he can at least,
Don't rush off.
he should turn on a REM pod to tell me. Okay. Anything else you need to tell me, Sammy? Yes, no? Yeah? Is it something in relation to the negative entity? Has it anything to do with that? No? Does it have to deal with food? Is it food related? Okay. You want me to bring you pizza? Okay. Will you please turn on a cat ball if I bring you a slice of pizza? Okay. Do you understand I'm going to give you half just because it's expensive? But it's an offering for you? Okay.
I'm happy.
You're happy? Can you... I heard a knock in the kitchen. Can you cross a little bit more that you're happy to get some pizza? It's Oceanside pizza, by the way. We owe you that. Okay. Can you confirm or say no about turning on a cat ball once I give you this pizza? Awesome. Can I put these dowsing rods down to go get you your pizza? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So, turns out it was Sammy saying all those funny lines. I'm gonna save all those lines. We're gonna fucking make stuff out of those lines because that is the funniest stuff I have ever freaking heard. Any spirit say that dude, he's a freaking stand-up comedian or float-up comedian, whatever you want to call it. That was bad. I'm gonna get Sammy his offering, and we'll see what happens after that. Hopefully we'll get some cat ball action like last time. And apparently there's a weird creep standing in this corner, being annoying and pissing off him, the witch doll, which is this doll right here. I'll take care of it later this weekend. Alright, Sammy, I'm getting you your pizza. Take that small slice.
Great.
Did I just say great? You said brave or grape? One of the two. I gotta cut it in half. probably not the best idea, but how about we split it together? I don't think a tiny slice would really kill me. I'm gonna end up eating another slice tomorrow anyways.
I'll find you in your dreams.
Whoa, what was that about? Is that Sammy saying that? I mean, I've had Sammy in my dreams a multitude of times. So I'm hoping that's Sammy saying that. Because I have had dreams with Sammy in them. They were kind of confusing, to be honest. Sammy, I brought you pizza. I'm actually going to have the other half with you. Listen, I think a tiny sliver is not going to hurt me that much. I already messed up myself today. It'll be fine. I'll be okay. But I figured maybe sharing this slice with you would entice you to pretty please turn on the cat ball for me. It did say great. It did say great. Oh my god, that's wild, dude. So I'm going to take my half and you can have yours. What is my half? What do I want? Honestly, I want more pepperoni.
You are a blessing.
Are you just saying that because you like me? Or is it because I'm giving you food? Here you go. Please turn on this cat ball if you like your pizza. I'm gonna put it right on the plate. Might as well. Ew, don't touch the pizza. You see nothing. Stop looking in our windows. And
There's bad here.
yeah, I know there's bad here. We'll take care of it later. Let me enjoy my pizza. God. You know, there's always bad here. I can't always fix that. I'm sorry. I will 100% fix it this weekend, though. Ignore him. He's a loser in the corner. Alright, Sammy. Please, pretty please, turn on the cat ball that's literally on your plate. Or flicker the K2 meter to signify you see your pizza and you're going to eat your pizza with me. Just like last time. I'm eating my half of sliver.
Machete.
What the fuck was that? That better have been Digi making a noise. Oh. I lost all the cheese on mine. Come on, Sammy, turn on a cat
Skull.
turn on a cat ball for me. I gave you oceanside pizza. He did it last time, but I don't know if he'll do it again. The footage from the date stream was insane. Insane. But I mean, the spirit talker stuff tonight was pretty insane. So, if anything, you guys can see how different the interactions can be when it's like me and Digi, or just me, or if ever, just him. Because half the stuff that we got is just so direct. I feel like I had a lot of conversations that eventually did full circle and did connect together. Like, potentially, there's somebody who had a specific mining job, because I don't know where this carriage came from. I have no idea where it came from. All I know is that the parents of the person who gave it to me, they traveled a lot and they just thrifted things and brought it home.
I have a message.
Okay. Please speak your message. I would like to know the message. I'm sure it's important for you to speak this message, so we're listening. Making sure it's working, because earlier it shut itself off. So, and it's also saying a really bad divot, so. What's your message? Try to put it through Spirit Talker, please. That's the best way we can hear your message right now.
He wants to talk.
Who's he? He said, I have a message and he wants to talk. Who wants to talk? You can't be vague like that. Hi, Smitty. Sammy, don't let me down. Turn on the capple, homie. Just once. You've got this. The pizza is your fuel. I'll eat your half. You know I'm a glutton for pizza. You see it all the time with me complaining about pizza. Who's this he and what does he want to talk about? Can I get a name?
Please don't go now.
Can I get a description of who this guy is that wants to talk? Is it Sammy? Is it a relative? Is it a whole different spirit? Part of the group different spirit? Like, what is it? I'm sorry you couldn't come up to the table, Scarlett. I didn't know there was actually something here. I thought we were in the clear tonight. Sorry about that. I hope you still enjoyed listening to the book.
Pain.
Pain? Okay. What about it? Smitty, do you have to intensely clean yourself right there? You couldn't go upstairs for this? Okay, it's 1:06, guys. I'm going to end up 1:30. If there's any last messages, efforts to turn anything on, or knock real loudly, or speak extremely loudly, or knock a pin or ball over, you got a little under 30 minutes to do so. So now's the time to make your last efforts of a ruckus before we're done for tonight. And I'm going to stop the stream and stop the night, another session. So I'm going to ring this bell again as another final call to all the spirits in this space that belong to this space and belong to the items in here, or was formerly invited by him, the witch doll, specifically. Maybe even Peter, I don't know. Any outsiders, you're not involved in this, and I will get rid of you later. So please come forward one more time, interact with the devices, make yourselves known for the last half hour. Let the bell be a cleanse to our space, and only allow high vibrational and good intent prosper here. Sammy, if you like the pizza, turn on the capo. Do you like the oceanside pizza, or do you prefer the home frozen one? The capo is on your pizza plate to make it easier. And Sammy specifically, because it has happened, if you're talking about being involved in dreams again, that's fine. As long as it's Sammy or him, the witch doll, if that was ever a thing. I doubt it, though. I think him, the witch doll, maybe influenced or helped the translation of that.
He's watching you over there.
Yeah, I know the loser in the corner is watching me. He's not important. We're enjoying pizza, and we're having our final conversation tonight. If him, the witch doll, is watching me, I know he's watching me. If Sammy's watching me, I know Sammy's watching me.
Your soul is on pause.
What the fuck does that mean? Your soul is on pause. Like, pause as in, like, pause and play? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Like, not... I have no idea what that means. What if I just, like, swing the crucifix a lot in that corner? Will he go away? Just smack the ever-living crap out of him with a crucifix? If I spit holy water in his direction, will he go away? The power of...
Equipment.
Equipment! Oh my god. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. By the name of the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit, I command the
Prayer.
demon. Oh! I command the demon to leave our space. You are banished. You don't belong here. We don't believe in you. You have no power over us. You have no influence over us. You have nothing to gain in our household. By the Lord, the Father, and the Holy Spirit, I relinquish you from our space and I banish you from our home. May you be pushed out through our spiritual practice of witchcraft and the Holy Spirit through the altar, and may you be pushed outside of our boundaries and never be able to return to our space ever again. Amen. So mote be, blessed be. Guided and protected by our ancestors, our spirit team, and the Wicked Three. Now that's a prayer. Did that work? I was joking at first, but like I actually kind of like meant that last bit. Whoa. I think I pissed it off. I heard like a hiss.
Connor.
I swear to God, I heard a hiss growl in my ear. Whew, my adrenaline's running. I guess I might as well go get the sage and the crucifix at this fucking point. And just take care of it now and seal off our space this weekend, since I haven't done it in a while. I guess that's our finale, is banishing after a slice of pizza. Alright, let's do this, guys. I guess I have to speak out loud to do it. And I'm gonna go over there and sage the corner, too. I'm not just gonna, like, speak over here. I'm going towards it. Where is my lighter? Sorry. I'm, like, right next to the mic. I don't want to blow out your eardrums. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna scare the living shit out of any neighbor that is awake right now on this fair, beautiful Friday night. They're gonna be like, this bitch is doing fucking Satanism in the fucking living room. We are never going over there. Just kidding, guys. I'm doing the cool stuff. I'm not doing the batshit crazy shit. Anymore, at least. There was another tap. Someone's getting mad that I'm busting out the sage. That was disgusting. I am so sorry. That was just by impulse. I am battling everything going on with my body right now. I apologize for that disgusting noise. Oh damn.
It's ancient.
Oh. Yeah, but it's weak. Oh god, it's trying to set me on fire. That's what it's trying to fucking do. Alright, whoever's in this corner, I'm gonna ask you to get the fuck out of our house. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be serious. By the power held between my spirit team, guiding spirits, ancestors, and myself, I demand you and I command you to leave our space. You're not welcome here. You do not belong here. You hold no power over us. You hold no strength over us.
Talisman.
You hold... Interesting. You hold no influence over us. May you leave tonight and promptly. Your exit is through the altar table over here. I'm going to once again go through my intents. I'm going to be a little sloppy. I'm going to try my best to focus.
There's 3 of us.
3 helpers? I hope so. I give the power and the strength to myself and to the spirits that are going to help me to remove this negative entity, this demon, this darkness within our home.
Old mine.
I just heard something scrape against our front door. I shit you not, bro. May the strength combined within our household remove you from our home. You have no power over us. You have no strength over us. You have no influence over us. May you be banished and removed and never to be able to cross our protective borders ever again. So mo to be, blessed be, guided and protected by the wicked three. I command you to leave. You do not belong to me. You are not my responsibility. Leave, leave, leave. I command the negativity that is infiltrating our home to leave. May you be pushed through this altar and pushed outside of our walls. May you be pushed right outside of our borders. May you be pushed out to the streets, far from our home. May you be blinded. May you be misled. May you never find us again. May you never bother us again. May you never intrude upon our space ever again. I am commanding you, demanding you to leave. You are banished and removed from our space.
Someone's watching.
Leave, leave, leave. You do not belong to me. You are not my responsibility. You have no influence in our home. You have no strength in our home. You have nothing to gain and nothing to look forward to staying within our space. I command you and demand you to be pushed through, pulled through this altar space, pulled through this, what the hell? This portal that is created for our home and our home only, to engulf you into the black hole that you belong. May you be pushed outside this doorway. May you be pushed outside our window space. May you never be able to look within here. May you be blinded and misguided to be brought outside of our home, outside of our protective borders. You do not belong here. We do not claim you. You must leave. You must leave. You must leave. So mote it be. Guided and protected by the wicked three. That is fucking smoking. I'm gonna have to really take that out with water. As I ring this bell, I officially cleanse this space with a high vibration of our home. Eardrum warning, please, to anybody wearing headsets. As I ring this bell, this will raise the vibrations. This will protect us and guide us as we push you out. May you be gone. May you be gone from our home permanently and indefinitely and quickly and swiftly. May you never come back. May you never seek us again. May you never see us again. May you never hear us again. May you never speak to us again. You have no power over us. You have no influence over us. You have nothing to gain here. You have nothing to look forward to here. I am not asking. I am telling you to leave. As I ring this bell, may this serve as a purpose of cleansing and officially removing you from our space. So mote it be. May the white light grab you by the wrists and ankles and drag you back to where you belong. Ooh, that was smoking a little bit too much tonight. Alright. That's the best I can do tonight. So hopefully that did something. I feel like it did. I like ringing that bell with that intent. It really does feel like it lightens the air a little bit. So we'll see. Alright. Okay.
Strangled.
I just said may the light grab you by your wrists and ankles and drag you out of our home. So maybe they mean that. Alright, can any spirits do anything to confirm he's gone? Did it work? Did I do a decent job to at least kick him out and then I'll reseal our space a little bit better? Can you please turn anything on or flicker the K2 light? Come knock somewhere in our household before we end the night, please? Apparently there was 3 of you to help me. I felt pretty calm and chill about doing that one. What the hell? Who just cussed? Are you cussing because you're getting kicked out? Bye. That's gotta be confirmation of some sort. I would hope. Can I have, please, a spirit team member? Please turn on a cat ball. Please look at the K2. Please knock. Please say something that what I did worked. And then this weekend, I will take some time to re-cleanse our space. Gonna have to anyways, because spiritually and physically we gotta get prepared for next Friday, and I'm not ready for that. Well, the F word could have been his last final word till he got dragged out of here, so maybe it worked.
My name is Walter.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. That's not funny. Because what were we just reading earlier? That was Smitty. That was a Smitty noise. There is literally Walter that I was hyping up in this book earlier tonight. Somebody's messing with me. Walter was in this kid's book tonight. Don't play with me. Don't give me no lies.
Balance.
Balance? Is that you confirming that there's balance in here again? Did we balance the energy again? Can you make a noise? Make a noise? Or say something else? Or turn something on? To say yes?
Frank.
You guys have got to be hearing that. I don't know what that sound is. Give me a second. I'm hearing something, but I don't know if it's outside or not. What is that noise? Okay, I must be losing my marbles. I was hearing from the empty apartment next to us, or somewhere
You are generous.
somewhere in that vicinity, like a full conversation. Hold on. No, it wasn't that. It sounded like a man and a woman having like a full conversation. But there's no one outside. Our neighbors this week, thank fucking God, are quiet. They usually have not been quiet at all lately. I'm pretty sure he has his headsets on. So what the fuck was that noise? Hey, baby. That was weird. As soon as I got up, it felt like it just stopped. Okay. Alrighty, guys. I think that's going to be the end of our session. I know it's more one of those calmer ones, but I mean, with the spirit talker alone, I feel like we had a lot of progression with that. And as very subtle as it was, we did get at least some flickering of an answer on the K2. I guess there was just still something here that eventually came in as soon as we got started at some point.
I'm listening to everything.
Cool. Please turn something on. And, just kind of deterred the point of what I was trying to accomplish tonight, unfortunately. I'm going to have to rejuvenate our barriers.
Many died here.
Our barriers this weekend at some point. Re-cleanse everything, re-bless everything. Which is fine. It's pretty much due for it. And see if that makes a difference for our next stream. So that maybe our energy can be a little bit more concentrated. And we can get more interactions again. And we're also pretty limited. I mean, considering the fact that we had one cat ball this entire time. And then because it's one person down here, we kind of have to have things in more of like close proximity. Like pins and bowling balls and all that, they're their own source. But then when it comes to
We like to be left alone.
I don't know who's saying that, because half the ghosts I have here don't want to be left alone. But having a K2, you gotta keep an eye on it to some degree. There's 2 REM pods over here. I put out some dolls. Scarlett did confirm she was standing over there by that camera where you guys are looking right here. So she did confirm there might be a man attached to the carriage. That's potentially, I'm going to assume, just based on my past history, that he's a man that worked in the mines and he passed away during
2 lights.
During a collapse. Yeah, please, show me 2 lights. There is a K2 you can do 2 lights on. There's 3 lights on the cat ball, but you can turn it on if you'd like. Or turn on a REM pod. And you can control how many lights you do for this REM pod on the table. I would really appreciate...
You're a horror show already.
What? What? You're a horror show already. I don't know how to process that. That's also a really weird sentence to come through tonight. I either ticked off what I was supposed to try to kick out, or maybe it is kicked out, but it's still talking smack outside. I don't know. That's an odd sentence to say. But anyway, potential man who worked at the mines that might have passed away in the mines, unfortunately and tragically, might be attached to an item. So there's more confirmation on Scarlet, confirmation on our new spirit. Sammy's still here. I guess he might be low energy because he wasn't really practicing like he should to have the energy to do stuff, but it's okay. Love you, Sammy. It's fine. Be more on point next time, please. We've had the twins speak up a tiny bit.
Your soul is already mine.
No, it is not. It's my soul. So shut the fuck up, unless you mean that in a romantic way. So be quiet. I share my soul, mind you, so no. Get out of here. Shoot. You don't scare me.
Terrible.
What the fuck? He's gotta still be here but pissed. I think I just pissed it off. I'm gonna have to deal with it tomorrow. Shut the fuck up, you annoying ass little rat. Anyways, point being is, we got an annoying pest in the corner, talking smack, but ain't got nothing but flack. We've got Sammy that's still here. We've got him, the witch doll, ticked off, but he won't really turn on a REM pod for some reason. Usually when he is ticked off, he will. Twins kind of came forward tonight, which was nice. I read a kid's book to try to get some type of reaction, but because of Hatwit over here in the corner, they were too scared to come closer because of him. Whatever this dude is. Whatever his...
Remove.
I literally tried to remove him with confidence. I already tried, and all three of you were supposed to help me. So why didn't you? I'm not doing it again tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. He's not a big deal. He's not going to do anything. For Christ's sake, we lived with SB for over a year. I don't think any entity can beat her bullshit that we all dealt with for a year. I think we're okay. We'll remove him tomorrow, for sure. Anyway. And then we have the rude, whatever's in the corner right now, that we will take care of, and hopefully will be gone by next week. Not next week, but the next week that we stream. And then I crocheted half a pumpkin and tried not to fall asleep. Hopefully when we practice this and kind of put this into more of a routine, that the children will start to react a little bit more.
There's a man watching.
That was Smitty snoring. I know there's a man watching. I understand he's here watching. I tried to kick him out, and I don't know why it didn't work. I actually had full comfortability with all of that. So somebody didn't pull their weight when I did that. I don't know what to tell you. I even saged in the corner. I even brought the sage from the corner to the altar. I even did all of my mantra that I did all the other times. Unless you mean he's watching from the outside. Here. Let's do dowsing rods one more time to talk about this dude. And then we
Beard.
Beard? Are y'all just talking about Digi upstairs watching the stream? There's a man watching with a beard. Probably my partner. Alright. Sammy, come forward, please. Answer some questions for me, please, Sammy. When you're ready, point forward. Point forward when you're ready, Sammy. I need you to be here to answer the questions. Otherwise, him, the witch doll, needs to be here. One of you two are the entrusted that need to come forward for me, please. So point forward when you're ready. Oh yeah, Smitty? Sammy, are you the one on the dowsing rods? X for yes, open for no. Yeah? Okay. Straighten out, please. My attempt to remove the entity, dude, did that work at all? No. Wow, what a shocker. Ugh. Did it not work because I...
Over.
Did it not work because I also have to seal off her space a little bit stronger this time? Because it's been a while? I know it's been a while. Yeah? Okay. So is he just pissed and annoyed because I tried to cleanse him? Okay, well he should be. But he's still weak, correct? He's not really strong, he's just all talk. That's what I thought. Sammy. Is he like cringy alpha male energy? You know, Andrew Tate type of stuff? You know who Andrew Tate is. That's funny. Sammy, will you and Birdie keep me safe tonight? Just in case. Thank you. Sammy, please be by my bedside tonight. Thank you. And Birdie, please be at my foot side, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, even with my attempt, I don't have to worry about anything really. I'll just take care of it tomorrow. Yes or no? Okay?
Envy.
Did you say you envy me because I don't have to take care of anything till tomorrow? But you guys have to deal with him? I'm sorry. I tried, but like I'm about to go to sleep. I'm so drained. Yeah. Y'all spirits can't tell me to take care of myself and then try to drain me of everything, you know? I gotta sleep it off and then I'll help. I know. It's okay. Alright, well, I got 3 dudes that'll take care of looking out for me while I sleep, so I'll be fine. Nice. I'm sorry, was I wrong? Is it 4? No. So him, the witch doll, isn't gonna bother with keeping an eye out for me? Wow, rude. Wait, is him the witch doll gonna...
Johnson.
Is him the witch doll gonna keep an eye out for me? Oh, so then it would be 4. It'd be Digi, Birdie, you, and him the witch doll. What about Peter? You guys all do that already, don't you? Good to know. Didn't know that. Okay. What the fuck was that? That was in the kitchen. Sammy, is that entity dude? Is he making noise around the apartment because I saged him? No. Was that you making the noise in the kitchen? No. Was that...
Nice hat.
I'm not wearing a hat. I'm hearing walking in the kitchen. Is it children in the kitchen? It's like bare feet. No? Is it a spirit at all? I don't know if it's a no or a maybe. So, okay. It's not you looking for snacks. I heard a tap to my right. Sammy, why didn't you turn on a cat ball for me? Do you have the energy?
It's them.
It's them. I was just asking who was making noise in the kitchen. Is it other adult spirits that belong to items here? We're just hanging out in the kitchen right now? Okay. Sammy, do you have the energy to at least turn on the cat ball once before I have to throw away your pizza? Can you please focus your energy on the cat ball now? And turn on just once for me, please? I'm gonna put these down. Please do that favor for me. Whoa. I just got the fucking hugest whiff of fresh flowers in my face. Like fresh, like roses in my face. I don't have anything rose related that's like fresh at all. I have dried roses over there on the altar. I have 1 dried petal on the table way over here. And mixed flowers back there. And they don't smell, really. It was like all in my face for a second. Whoever's in the kitchen.
Always.
I don't know what always means. There could be a lot of context with that. Save me a piece.
Are we friends?
Listen, I wasn't born yesterday, okay? I'm pretty sure that's the annoying man that shouldn't be here asking that question. So no. We're not friends unless him the witch doll, Peter, Birdie, Sammy, Carlos, Michael, Scarlet. Damn, there's so many names. I can't believe I can even remember half of them right now. I forgot the twins. I have it written down somewhere and I forgot the twins. Fuck, what are the twins again? They're like not really simple names. I'm gonna have to like literally put name tags on everybody so I can remember. I swear the back of my skull knows your names. I think one of them is... I think one of them might be Joseph. Could be wrong. You get Joseph a lot. Please forgive me. I don't have the best memory. I don't have the best memory. I will look for your names. I know they're there. We have them documented. Don't worry. You're not nameless. I'm just dumb.
Do you mean harm?
If you're an intruder, I mean harm. Absolutely. Don't be an intruder. You won't get hurt. Da-na-na-na. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna call it. That cat ball moved, but I didn't touch the table. Never mind. False alarm. I debunked it. Something else caught the table. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it. It's now 1:43, so actually we got closer to 2 o'clock like our usual cutoff. Hope you enjoyed this video to some degree and what we did.
Attack.
There will be no attacking. Shut up. You're all talk, no bark or no bite. Be quiet, sit in your corner and pout until tomorrow morning when I remove you entirely. Every time I try to end the stream, he tries to talk shit. I hate men like that. Anyways, hope you enjoy this. Hope it was still interesting to some degree. It's more of like whatever you guys can hear on the mic. I know the AC basically ran the entire time. I'm telling y'all. We can't get away with it being any higher than 70 degrees, like for the setting. And I put it at 72 today to try to curve the expensive FP&L bill. If you know, you know. And
They buried me here.
it's been at 72 all day, even after changing it hours ago back to 70. So that's how hot it is, and I'm pretty sure. Give me a second. It is currently. Oh, hold on.
We can use this.
It's still loading. Give me a second. It still says it's 82 degrees out, but it feels like 92. It's the middle of the night, bro. It is the middle of the night. It says 82 degrees right here, but it feels like 92. That's how hot it is. And then during the day, the index is insane. So I do apologize again for like the basic white noise of the main unit. At least it's not a clanky unit, at least. But we're going to have to keep the AC on indefinitely every time we stream. So I do apologize for that interference. But hey, you know,
You are harmonious.
you can still listen out for EVPs. I'm sure the spirits say something. I caught EVPs recently on the security camera. I have to review them when I have the chance because they were really weird. It was during a thunderstorm. It was interesting. I have to see what the hell it said. Next time we stream, hopefully Digi will be returning with us so we can do some Estes method and do something similar to this. I think this was a really good test run to transitioning into doing spooky crafts while we're also investigating. Because I don't personally have the spoons to set up both type of mini events, is basically what they are.
Atmosphere.
So we're gonna like combine the two. We'll do like a little craft later down the road for the season, and we'll also be investigating at the same time. You know, nothing complicated, nothing too crazy. I think just like simple stuff. And yeah. And as a reminder, we are not streaming on Halloween. I know Halloween. What the hell?
Darkness.
Halloween lands on a Friday. Because we changed our Fridays to every other Friday. I don't even know if our stream would even land on Halloween. I have not checked yet. But even if it does, we are not streaming that night. We are going to be celebrating something with our close friends. So I just want to remind you that we are not available on Halloween. We're going to be out on Halloween doing some stuffs. But we will be here for the spooky season in general.
Graveyards hide secrets.
We haven't gotten that in a hot minute. Anywho, so yeah, I think it was a good run. I think that was fun. I'm tired. I wanna just lay down. I got used to going to bed before 8 o'clock because I've just had a really, really weird schedule lately, and I didn't get a nap. So everybody, go to bed. Go get a nap. Go get a snack. Go get some water. Oh no. Oh. Spanish pizza? Yeah. Oh, security camera's delayed. I think we'll have less of that problem when we upgrade. So, yeah. And I hope I scared every neighbor in sight. Bye, guys.